What if this new Shinju is the real Naruto? The incident in the future that made Kashin Koji shocked was when he saw someone who became a Shinju, and Kashin Koji's shocked expression does indicate that it is Naruto. First, he became a Shinju in the future after Kawaki freed Naruto from the daikokuten dimension, or the second possibility is that to become a Shinju, it only takes part of the chakra absorbed by the tree and becomes a togedama, meaning that to create a new Shinju, you don't need the original body, but only the chakra. What do you think, guys? But wait, today is my day. Boruto 2 Blue Vortex Chapter 14 is not out yet, but I have something very interesting for us to discuss. I will explain in full and reveal how and who the new Shinju really is, and you guys will decide after I explain. But before that, please like and subscribe, guys. Thanks. There was one point of contention in Chapter 13. Who is the new Shinju in Kashin Koji's future vision that is likely to appear in Chapter 14? And who is he? In Chapter 13, Kashin Koji saw the Shinju appear in all the futures he could see. This means that their appearance is inevitable. Even though there is a way to stop them by eliminating the main Jubi body, it fails to do so because the percentage of success is very small. Now, interestingly, when Kashin Koji saw the future of the emergence of this Shinju, there was one new Shinju, so that the total Shinju that existed at that time was 5, including Jura, Hidari, Matsuri, and Mamushi. The debate is, who is the new Shinju? Or who does the new Shinju manifest? So far, there are two figures being debated. Some say that it is Shinki, but there are also those who say that it is Naruto. The speculation is actually quite reasonable, because when viewed physically, the new Shinju is indeed quite similar to Shinki and Naruto, because the Shinju has marks on his cheeks and eyes that are the same as Shinki and Naruto. But to know the identity of the Shinju, we can't just look at it physically. We need to analyze in detail what is needed for the Shinju to emerge into the world. First, the Shinju is born from the chakra of someone who is caught by Sumeaka and turned into a chakra tree. They will be absorbed by the tree and directly transmitted to the main tree at the Shinju base. The chakra will form into the fruit of the tree, which we know as togedama. When the togedama is ripe enough with enough chakra, it will be harvested and then transformed by the tree into a Shinju figure with chakra, strength, and physique that manifests the person whose chakra was absorbed earlier. Well, so far what we know is that one must first become a tree to be able to manifest into Shinju. And so far, neither Shinki nor Naruto has been shown to be a tree. But the possibility of Shinki becoming a tree is greater. Although this has not been shown how it happened, but it makes sense that Shinki's condition is still in the human dimension. And that means there is a possibility that he met Sumeaka or even other Shinju and was eaten by them and turned into a tree. As for Naruto, we know that he is currently in the daikokuten dimension, a dimension that does not recognize time. If Sumeaka manages to enter the daikokuten dimension, that Sumeaka cannot eat Naruto, because that Sumeaka will not be able to move like Naruto. The reason is because there is no flow of time in there. So Shinki should be the strongest candidate as the manifestation of the new Shinju. Then, judging from the marks on the eyes and cheeks of the new Shinju, it does look more similar to Shinki. But believe it or not, when I first read Chapter 13, I personally saw at a glance that the stature of the new Shinju was more similar to Naruto than Shinki, be it his posture, hair, face shape, eyes, and mouth. Plus, when he saw the appearance of the Shinju, Kashin Koji also looked very shocked and did not expect it. He also seemed to focus on the Shinju that was behind or on the new Shinju. In this Boruto era, Naruto does not have a bond with Kashin Koji because Naruto does not know Kashin Koji's identity. But Kashin Koji is a clone of Jiraiya who certainly knows Naruto and will feel a bond with Naruto. And Kashin Koji also hopes for Naruto very much. Even when he was dying while fighting the Ishiki, he left the rest to Naruto. That is, Koji was probably trying to find a way to prevent Naruto from becoming Shinju. But at that time in the future, he saw Naruto had already become a Shinju, and that made him shocked and frustrated. It could also be one of the possible futures that Koji saw. This means that in that future, Naruto may not have been locked up in the daikokuten dimension, and he was successfully eaten by Sumeaka and manifested into a Shinju. But we also have to remember, all of the things I explained about the process of creating Shinju is only something that we know until now. That is, it is possible that there will be new facts revealed regarding the process of creating Shinju. For example, it does not require someone who is eaten by Sumeaka, but only requires a chakra sample from someone. And if that is the case, then it is very possible that the new Shinju is Naruto. Because a hero, a Hokage, and a legendary shinobi like Naruto is very likely to leave traces of his chakra. And you also have to remember, during the Fourth Shinobi War, Naruto gave his chakra to the entire Shinobi Alliance, which could have been used to create Shinju with all aspects of Naruto. That's a simple example, guys. But let's forget about this debate between Naruto and Shinki and talk about something else. In Chapter 13, there is one fact that reinforces my previous assumptions and speculations about Code. Believe it or not, he will rise and become much stronger in the future. In this chapter, Kashin Koji explains that in the various futures he has seen, the result is always the same, where Kawaki is defeated without any hope of winning by Code, who has extraordinary strength. This is clearly strong evidence that Code is not over. In one moment, he will rise with extraordinary strength. You believe it or not, if Code could have awakened the third eye of the Shibai on his forehead, and that would make him much stronger than he is now. Actually, in the current timeline, Code is not weak, but Boruto is too strong because the current Boruto already has the power he had in the future. And you also need to remember, Kashin Koji can see all possible futures, meaning he can see all versions of Boruto in the future. So Kashin Koji could have taught all types of jutsu owned by Boruto in various versions in the future. And that's what makes him very, very overpowered at the moment. So it is very natural that Code lost badly against Boruto. But if Code currently has to face Kawaki or other Konoha shinobi, I'm pretty sure Code will win easily. Then at the end of Chapter 13, we see Boruto being captured and handcuffed using special handcuffs created by Amado that make someone who is handcuffed unable to release his jutsu. These handcuffs seem to be based on anti-chakra, whether from the material or technology in it. What is clear is that the handcuffs can block a person's chakra point or flow. We know that someone who wants to use or release jutsu must need chakra, and when the point or flow of chakra is blocked, then he cannot release his jutsu. Now, interestingly, we know that Momoshiki is inside Boruto's body, and Momoshiki always takes advantage of Boruto's weakest condition to come out and take over Boruto's body. So when Boruto's chakra was blocked, it was obviously a wide open entrance for Momoshiki. In this moment, he could have taken over Boruto's body and then messed up and escaped from Konoha, or even destroyed Konoha. But if Momoshiki doesn't take over Boruto's body, sooner or later Momoshiki will be discovered in Boruto's body. When he arrested Boruto, Konohamaru said he would dig up the information Boruto had. Now we know Konoha has a special investigation team to dig up information on a person. The prisoners will be extracted information through their memories. When Konoha read Boruto's memories, they will be shocked because Boruto's memories do not match their memories. And that could be a trigger for people that something is wrong with their memories. Plus, people will definitely connect the memories they read from Boruto with strange facts around them, so they might recognize Boruto as Uzumaki. But maybe it could also be that before the Konoha side read Boruto's memories, Kashin Koji, with his ability, saved Boruto. Because when he learned that Boruto was arrested, Kashin Koji did not panic. He was just a little upset and thought it would only be more troublesome. If it is only considered troublesome, of course there is a way to overcome it. And it looks like Kashin Koji already has a plan to save Boruto. It could be that Kashin Koji actually mastered the Hiraishin no Jutsu because he had seen directly from the future how to use it, and he even told and taught it to Boruto. So there's no way he didn't try to train himself to use it. We have to remember, Boruto also uses many pins on his clothes, and we already know that one of the pins has been marked by the Hiraishin seal. So it's very possible that the other pins are already marked by the Hiraishin seal, and Koji can use them to go to Boruto's location and then return to the base quickly using Hiraishin no Jutsu without having to create a mess by fighting Konoha's shinobi. Because then everything that sounds absurd will sound reasonable if we really know in detail about what has happened. So what do you think, guys? Is the new Shinju Naruto or Shinki? Then what about the code? Do you agree with me if one day the forehead covered by claw marks is an eye that is the same as Shibai? Then will Boruto be the end? I'd love it if you guys give me your opinion. Like and subs. I'm Nim. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye. Databayo.